Well, hello, welcome to this lovely Friday afternoon. I wanted today to do a little bit of something outside. There's lots of scientific facts being thrown around at the moment, so I thought I would throw in one of my own. Nothing to do with corona. This is to do with mental health. And there have been plenty of scientific facts that show if you spend just 15 minutes per day outside, this will have a great significance upon your mental health. So I wanted us to remember that while we're coming into where we are, because I just think it's really easy to get caught up in the I've got to stay in, I've got to close the door. Absolutely, I understand if you have done isolation, and we have to be really mindful of who's around us, but there's no reason why we can't throw a window open a door. If you've got an area that you're able to just go outside and sit in, one of my favourite things to do, no matter what the weather, is to be outside with a cup of tea. My cup of tea is kind of my way of just stopping and breathing, because the thing is, when you've got a hot drink, you do have to stop, otherwise you're wearing it. So I just think it's about finding a place where you can sit and just kind of be. I'm going to take you to one of the places. I've got a few places in the garden. I actually only have a small garden, but myself and my husband, yeah, literally what happened was I went out one day and I came back and just decided that the concrete slabs that were there, which we've still got quite a few, were coming up. And then slowly over a couple of years we have just planted and grown the most beautiful, I love our garden, absolutely love it. So we've got our gorgeous flamingo that's over there, and then we have a beautiful, I love this, log. And I said to him, do not take the green off the log because it just looks so beautiful. So that's that. So I was going to take you over, wasn't I? Just to come over to my little bit over here. So it's, as you can see, to be honest, it's nice this weekend. One of the things we do want to do is get in here and just kind of give it a really good tidy up. If I come down a little bit, you can look at these. Oh, things are starting to grow. I just love it. Have you just seen the random animals that we have round about in our garden? I just forget they're there. Look at this, just growing. Beautiful. I think we've got a tulip there. Tulips by the looks of it. Oh, poor daffodil. That looks like we've had a spaniel round and about. I dare say, where are they? They're about somewhere. I dare say they'll make an appearance before this video's finished. So I was taking you around to the little spot where I sit. Look at that, Mr. Bamboo. So this is one of the places that I tend to kind of sit myself in. We usually have cushions on it, but because it is on the march, there's still not round and about. So we'll probably get some of those down actually, out of the loft. And then this here, I love this. So this gorgeous camellia here, I got last year, and I got it in memory of my dad. It was when it was his birthday last year. The most beautiful, big, bright flowers that come out in it, in Med for Man United, for him, and it's there. And I have different, as you can see, I planted loads and loads of daffs, just waiting for some flowers instead of just leaves, and then we have some primroses around the corner. I mean, yellow is such a dominant colour at the moment at this time of year, but it's just stunning. Yellows and the greens. I mean, look at this rose. Wow. You can just imagine, can't you? Within no time at all, I'm going to just show you the troublesome in the family. There he is. I better be careful because he might be going to the loo. He will not be impressed if I put him on video while he's going to the loo. So if he is, I will stop that. No, I think he's just in general hobbling around. Our boy, Lord love him. That's Buddy, by the way. You looking? Yeah, that's Budster. He broke his leg Christmas Eve, and I do mean he broke his leg Christmas Eve. Coming down the steps outside, he broke it in 4 places. I was thinking, if you're going to do it properly. And he's had 2 operations and he's still limping around, but he doesn't stop. Nothing stops him, literally nothing stops him, that boy. In fact, the only thing that stops him most of the time is us, because I do say he has a spaniel brain, and the spaniel brain often needs some other kind of brain that helps him. I'm just keeping half an eye on him actually while he's over there. No, he's alright, he's just toddling around. The farmer's just how lucky are we, by the way, fully aware. Look at that. He's just turned over the field. So I think Bud's kind of thinking, where's all the smells gone that I usually have? If you can hear anything in the background, by the way, that's the M56 over there. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Where's my other boy? Ro? Come here, baby. You come and say hello. He's got his ball. Oh, where is he? Here he is. Romeo with his ball. Hello, sweet boy. You okay? He will appear in a minute. He'll come and tap me. Now he knows I've spotted him. So this is where I will often come and sit. One, it's just in the sunshine. Here he is. Hello, sweet boy. No. It's often in the sunshine. And I'll just sit here. I usually have a cup of tea or a hot Vimto. I'm well into hot Vimto at the moment. Hot Vimto at the side of me. And I just sit here with my book or a magazine or do a little bit of writing. How blissful is this? Can I try and find some more animals that I've got in this garden? Not real ones. Beautiful. And then I think, where are, oh dear me, they need standing up, don't they? A couple of giraffes. Just random. But I love it. Look at these. These are going to be the most incredible. So we say the world is coming to a halt, but it's not. Our nature is just carrying on. Oh dear, that really does look as though us. We need picking up, don't we? Also, I'll say, hey up. Here we go. Here we go. They've come over now to say hello. You know I've got the camera out, do you, buddy? Say hello, sweet boy. Say hello, sweet boy. He's wagging his tail and limping along. They go and getting cut on Monday for anybody who looks at them and thinks that they do him, because I do. Buddy always looks like he belongs to no one, and Romeo looks like a teddy bear. Here we go. Romeo's brought his ball. This is how I spend my break time. Are you ready? One ball. Are you there, baby? There you go. One happy spaniel. The thing is, that game could last forever and a day. So again, I just wanted to come outside because I wanted to show you how you can just be out here. I have some really big blankets, really big throws. Don't be scared, bring them out. You know, it's not particularly warm today. It's nice when the sun's out, but it's a little bit blowy. But bring out the throws, bring out the cushions, make yourself feel more comfortable. Now this gorgeous one here, sorry, I love this bamboo that we got. We got him, it's him, don't ask me why, but it's him. We got him and he was in a right state because he'd been in where was it? Home Base, actually, the garden centre at Home Base in Warrington. He'd been there for so long, and because he'd been not outside and fully allowed to grow, and he was in a right old mess. So we got him for quite a good price, and boy, does that boy grow. He's gorgeous. Every year he just keeps expanding. We've kept him in the pot because otherwise it'll just be everywhere. But he's so healthy. He really, really is. A lot of the plants that I buy, I get from kind of garden centres, usually in the section that says we're not feeling very well, please have us for a small amount of money. This rose here we got for I think £4.99. It should have been £40 odd, but it just needed some TLC. And it does, that's all it needed. So this was a couple of years ago and it has just grown, and you should see the little pink roses that come off that. I'm just trying to see what else we've got. It is quite funny actually. This is probably the first time I've properly come out since New Year out here, and I am now, my mind's going, yep, you need to be out here with some secateurs, you need to be out here and get up some of this stuff that's on the floor, but I'll do it when I feel like it. And that's the thing that I have learnt over the time. It's all very well me saying get in the garden, do some gardening or whatever it is that you want to do. Firstly, sometimes we do need a bit of a kick up the bum to get ourselves out, but sometimes just know that when the time is right you will do it. That's what I do. Don't put any more extra pressure on yourself. What I will do in the next couple of days, because one of my favourite things to do which is also classed as mindfulness, is do some gardening, and I love doing pots. So I think at the moment that would help just spread a little bit of cheer, and that's it. If you're going to be outside, a couple of pots with a couple of plants in it, which are next to nothing. I usually get the ones from Morrison's, if I'm being honest with you. They're not very expensive at all, and just it's about cheering things up. If you're outside and you're able to be, even if you've got a little balcony or window box, or even just some inside flowers, there's something about seeing nature move on that in your mind, just think that we're like animals that hibernate. We know it's time to come out now. The thing is, we're being told to stay in, which I totally get, but how can we still get that feeling that it's not like cabin fever? Get yourself out there, keep yourself safe, obviously, keep yourself safe, but get yourself out there and just just enjoy being with nature. Or watch this video. I'm outside, but I would like you to get outside as well. I'm not quite sure watching a video about outside has the same effects for your mental health as being outside, but we can give it a go. Let me know and report back to me. Thank you as always for being here. Could I ask that if you would you share and let people know about our little site? We're just trying to get to as many people as possible. There's so many people out there that are stuck or feeling however that they're feeling, and I just think there's so many incredible people on this site. Let's share it to as many people as we can. Let's get this kind of trending around the world and get people from all over the place, so we can support each other, because together we are stronger. So thank you for your time. Let me know how you're feeling. Keep checking in, keep adding posts, keep sharing us, telling people about us. Keep yourself safe, but let's keep uplifted as well. See you all soon.